Yeah, yeah. Oh no, no, I already. It's just stream. You just got to go to my channel. Yo, I tried to, but it kicked me out of it. So I just started a stream because I tried to do the invite thing. I just sent him a message. Yep. Yeah, I just sent him a message, let him know. So he can watch me get my ass whooped. Because damn sure what's gonna happen. Boom. Alright. I'm gonna wait for him to jump in. Alright, bust his ass. My karma. Yeah, my karma back up there.
Are you ready to respond to Lord Elion's call? It's a pity for Mrs. Late. She's pushing away Lord
I'm sending a
Elion's
message real
grace.
quick. Something let me know he's on. There we go. Let me get embarrassed.
Around the farm is a test given by Lord.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't make a difference though because everything's like behind. What's up? What's up, Dirty? Yes, it's you could do like group play, and the thing is, once you got this thing called karma. Like if So I'm finna go to a server where there's no penalties for you to fight people. But if you fight people in any other server, then this server is called Arsha. The people, I mean, you lose like karma. So this is like a PvP server right here. And so I'm gonna go there. And you could flag up and just fight people in that server without losing karma. And I'll show you what I mean. I'll probably get my ass whooped maybe. I'm still getting it down. Still trying to get it down though, bro. So you got to bear with me. I'm starting to like learn a lot, you know, as I'm playing or whatever. Learn something new every day. Learn something new every day, man. And I might can find an area that has a high volume of people, and it could just be a fight. Let's see. I'm just gonna jump into some PvP though, real quick. Like it's these things. They're kind of like the well, what is it in the ESO where you can queue up for it? Battlegrounds. So it's like Battlegrounds, bro. But it's like fucking worse. It's worse than Battlegrounds. I'm finna queue up for one. You gonna see. Yeah. Well, the most you can have in one red battlefield is 60. So that's like 30 people on each side. So I'm finna go to one. These are like the battlegrounds in ESO, but it's just like everything in this game is gear based, bro. So you know, just before you even think about playing, just know that you gotta get your character situated to do certain things, and then there's no help in this game. Like it's kind of solo oriented, so we can't trade amongst each other with gear and stuff like that. There's a market system that you can buy stuff, you know what I'm saying, from saving up like your money and stuff like that, and you can sell, but you can't directly sell to a person. There's a way that you can kind of like take advantage of trying to get it to somebody, and that's if y'all are on the same, like if you guys are communicating with each other and you sell it at a certain price that nobody's trying to buy, and that person gets it soon as it comes available, then that's the only way that you can kind of sell something to somebody. But it's tough to do it kind of that way. But this right here is the red battlefield, and it's you finna see. I might do good, I might do bad.
You must be very brave to come here.
I'm not that good at PvP per se, but I'm okay. On the top right of the screen is like a mini map, and the white dots are people, and you can't determine who is who. All you know is there's people there. But anybody with gear, let's see, I'm about to die. Yeah, anybody with a red name, those are the enemies. And like in this game, they call players, like evil players, red. Their whole body lights up red or whatever, so they're like red players. And red symbolizes like evil, people that's against you or whatever. So anybody that you see red can practically do some harm to you, and you free to do harm to them. It's so easy to die in this game, bro. So easy. But like I said, it's gear based, and there's some people that's got like hella buffs and badass gear. So this type of PvP is like almost in-game PvP. Like this is what you want to do once you get your character all the way situated. And I'm definitely not there. Some matches, there's like some people that are just too fucking tough, bro. Yeah. Oof. Wow. I'm getting abused. I'm getting exposed. It's tough. It's tough to fight multiple people on this game too, unless you just built for it, like your gear, and you buffed up. I'm just raw. I don't even have food. Group play is kind of like it involves it'll involve like multiple people, and like you could go out and do like no wars. I haven't experienced that yet, but it's kind of fast paced. Group play will be like you and a buddy going somewhere, and like you can just just go ham on some motherfuckers and just PvP. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, people in this game, they're like doing shit like farming or whatever. So, and it starts fights. Like if you go to an area where somebody's farming, it's just like ESO. You know how when you running around like farming for stuff, you know, people kind of coexist. Ain't nobody tripping. You know what I'm saying? But in this game, if you don't get the kill on the enemy that you're farming, you don't get the drop. So it's like if there's somebody there and they don't want you to be there, they gon' kind of like be real defensive and come at you like in a sick way, try to kill you. Some people, you can look at the top of my screen and see what type of buffs they got. I mean, I have 0 buffs besides the food that just popped. Some people got crystals or alchemy stones. PvE with group, yeah, there's areas that you can just just do stuff. You know, you can. That's like higher up areas where it's kind of beneficial to be in a group because the enemies are so fucking strong. But I don't know, bro. You might have to look up some video footage of somebody having a spectacular time in the game, and that'll let you know. That'll kind of let you know what to expect once you get to a certain area. I mean, once you get to things like what I'm doing and what I'm experiencing is not the best. Because a lot of people are doing so much damage, bro. I can't take this shit. They just busted my ass up. As soon as you get stunned, it's pretty much a wrap. Especially for somebody like me. And then they got so many buffs to where You can try to apply stiff stun or some type of CC to them, but everything is percentage based. So if they got a high defensive percentage for any of those CCs, it's gonna be hard to apply them to them. And even if you got a move that does a CC, it won't. Sometimes there's like a low chance that you're gonna CC them. That's what makes this shit kind of like makes it tough. Yeah. Oof. I just got to get my gear right, bro. Like I don't have high. My gear is it's getting there. It's getting there. But yeah, this ain't a super good example. This is showing you what the game looks like on the bad end of the stick. Bro, I was just taking damage, taking collateral damage, bro, just getting fucked up. And the person wasn't even fighting me. That's what happens when you fuck with somebody that's OP. Yeah, some PvE. I'll show you something, bro. This match got I think it got a few more minutes. You can't just, well, you get rewarded for winning or losing, so you just want to stay throughout the whole match. But yeah, that's it's tough, bro. You gotta. My advice would be to find, once you find, if you do play this, and once you find a class that you do like, to stick with it and just try to learn it, bro. Like it depends on what you know. YouTube will help you out making your decision big time. This match has got a minute and 30 seconds left, and then I'll try to go somewhere and do some PvE, and with possibilities of PvPing, a strong possibility, and it won't be nothing like this. It'll be kind of, it's the PvP that I'll be kind of like used to doing. that I'd be comfortable doing, because in here, bro, it's people that just fucking, they got all the bells and whistles. Holy shit. Yeah, that's like, I want to say there might be like 9 classes. It's kind of like a male and a female version of each class, except for maybe a couple. And there's like a little difference, kind of like a fire and ice type difference. You know, one does maybe a different element than the other. Yes, this match is over with. But yeah, the PvP part of it, sometimes you get lucky and you don't have like some motherfuckers that's like some like Thanos on this motherfucker, but just flip you with their pinky and kill you. You gotta wait for the match to end. Right? They got a motherfucker on here with something similar. It's called a line. They got like this chain, like axe. This chain with like this fucking axe on the end of it. They be whipping the shit out of motherfuckers. Ain't no magic dragonite, but goddamn, they be beating the shit out of motherfuckers. I'm gonna try to go somewhere very well. I know it's gonna be some fighting. It's gonna be a boring ride though. Real talk. I gotta get over here. Yeah. It's not even really, I mean, by the time I get there, bro, it's about 15 minutes gonna pass. Like, it's gonna take a minute. I don't know if you might want to look this shit up. Real talk, bro. It's just areas, high traffic areas where people where people are farming for something, whether it's experience or whether it's like a weapon, you know, some type of mat, skill points. You know, this is a high traffic area, and then you got this new zone. This is a high traffic area right here, and then over here, this is where I'm normally at, farming like XP and skill points and shit. And this is in the desert. It's always somebody right there that you could just slap. Anywhere else, it's like weak people. Like they're so weak, trying to figure the game out and shit. When you go through towns, you go so fucking slow. I'm gonna put my horse up and just, I'm gonna run.
Poverty is not a sin. It is merely pain.
You know, I'm gonna keep this motherfucker out, man. It's gonna take a hot minute, but I'm gonna get there. The way you can see a little PvE sliding with a little PvP in it. I ain't the best though, bro. I ain't the best. Trying to get familiar with this character. I kind of like some of the stuff that it do. Yeah, this character does like ice type abilities. And then her counterpart, which is the Musa, he does flame type stuff. And he has different types of, you know, they might engage and disengage differently. And their attacks might be, you know, one might have more of a direct damage type attack over versus the other one might have more of an AoE type attack, you know, attack skills. But the Maehwa got like a lot of ice type stuff. Yeah. And once you get real familiar with the class, it kind of gets easy to translate it. I mean, to like do it, you know, in a PvP situation. PvE is just like it is in any MMO. I think it's easy to do it, but when it comes down to fighting another player, that's when you choke up a lot of times because you trying to think about the move before you do it, or you trying to think of the move that you need to do. Well, you can't pick your gender in the game. You got male characters or a male character that have, you know, a male character and female characters, and they have different classes. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So you just have to, regardless if it's a male or female character, you just have to find the one that kind of suitable for you. Because they got some, you know, it's a female class called the Mystic, and they're like a striker, like a melee, like fisticuff type class, and they have water based type damage, and they'll beat the shit out of you. They got a lot of like moves that do stiffness, and stiffness is something. It's like a short CC. As soon as you hit somebody with it, it's like a second. A little bit over a second maybe, where you can't do anything. And then you got a stun. I think stuns last maybe like 2.5 seconds, like that, 2.5, 3 seconds. And you got knockdowns. Knockdowns are like the longest CCs, I believe. They might last up to 5 to 6 seconds, depending on if you get up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get up on your own, it's a wrap. It's that class is called the Lun, LAHN, the Lun, and that one has like a chain type whip type thing, kind of like God of War type shit, and it's a female. That class is pretty nice too. I get beat up by them a lot. The real good players. The real battlefield, it's just you put yourself in a situation where you're going to run across real good players. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. And then they're gonna have like the best gear. So you can't really, you gotta take that with a grain of salt, you know, if you take a loss, because you gotta understand that you're up against somebody that's prepared to do the red battlefield shit. I'm still developing my character, you know, to get it to where it can do some of the shit I see people doing. Yeah, man. Oh no. Can you hear me? I don't don't know. I don't think it's this. What you mean, bro? When you say chat disable? Like my... Oh, you can't comment? Oh, shit. I don't know why it's doing that, bro. Shit. I made you a moderator, bro. So I know you should be able to comment. I don't know why I did that. We almost somewhere. If I see somebody, I'm just gonna go in on them, bro. Comment disabled for chat. I don't know why it's like that. It shouldn't be. It should. That's crazy. Yeah, it's not cut off. But I don't know what's going on. I haven't changed anything on it. Alright, bro. I'm trying to get my ass whooped. Go to Usher. That's what's up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I changed service that way. I know some more people in here that want to fight. Oh yeah, yeah, we could party up. There's party party settings. You can group up with people and stuff. You can make a guild. You know what I'm saying? I was in one, but I left it. But yeah, start a guild or whatever. Have a 4-man group and run around, just beat up people or PvE or whatever. I haven't experienced the node wars and stuff. They're like the big wars are like a lot of people, but you have to look that up, bro. You have to look that up. I'm interested in it, but I gotta get my shit together. This is a PvP server, so it's definitely gonna be somebody ready to fight outside of these safe zones. Let's see. That's where I need to be.
There's no bad time to think good thoughts.
The more talk, the more mistakes. Let me know if you need it.
Let's buy some potions. Don't remember which way this is.
The old wisdom tree is said to have grown this big with the powers of the spirits of Shady Tree Forest. Even a footstep.
I ain't even gonna use my fairy. Nah, this person auto running. I would have hit him. Somebody's horse. Nah, I ain't gonna kill the horse. This thing got so much armor on it, probably. Oh, my bad, bro. Yeah, we would be able to party up, bro. My bad, I wasn't looking at the chat. And then, you can download it. Yep. I paid $15 for this game. So I'm pretty sure you could probably spend 30 and get like a deluxe edition or some shit like that. Maybe 40, you know what I'm saying? You can spend a little bit of money and get a nice little head start with some things, you know? But it's alright, you know? I'm gonna leave it at that. I tried to get back on ESO, man, and I just kept on having too many bad experiences. Come here, bitch. Are you AFK? Yeah. So you got auto travel on this game. You know, ESO got where you could teleport with the little waste shrines and shit. This game, you can just auto travel, kind of like it'll automatically run you there. Like you mark where you want to go, and it'll run you there. So you can go do whatever, wash the dishes, eat, whatever, especially if it's far away. Oh yeah, that might be too much from the beginning. Oh yeah, that will help. That's normally people here. But I don't see nobody though. Gotta search. See, there's a lot of areas that's got like way better than this area. Some stronger enemies. It's fucking ghost town, but normally there's people here. I go a camp. There's somebody here. What's up, bitch? This person just like me. Oh, they got me. I'm gonna instant resurrect just so I can keep on having fun so you can see, bro. You know what? I could go to Red. I can go to Battlefield Arena too. Ooh, that did the dog shit out of me, though. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You get jump auto traveling, bro. Big time. You can come back and be dead. You ain't invincible unless you're in a safe area. Yeah, you gotta be in a safe area. Let's see. A lot of people go to this little spot right here. It's called Battle Arena to learn how to do stuff. You can go there with a friend and you could like practice PvP, or you can go there, you know, to challenge people outside of open world, and it's just like an arena. Normally, it's a lot of people there, and they with the, you know, like in ESO where people jump and fight, you know, get the one on one. There's a lot of people here that does it. Yeah. I probably should have like slotted some posters on my ferry and shit like that, because I'm pretty sure that person had their ferry pots going. These people probably don't have like higher gear score than me, but they started it. But you can't really tell what somebody got going on in this game, like as far as gear and shit. Yeah, once they hit you, you'll know if they hit it because they hit you hard as fuck. Or when you hit them, you don't do no damage. That's the only way. But like the people that I was fighting earlier, bro, they were just like they had me outclassed. Like it would have been a cold day in hell before I would have whooped them. You gotta pick your fights, you know. Sometimes they pick you, but you gotta pick your fights. You gotta take advantage of your whole skill set, man. Whether it's blocking or like being, you know, there's a lot of animations that give you shit like super armor, which suppresses the damage that you take. You know what I'm saying? While the super armor is going, you know, as activated. So you might have a skill that activates super armor when you use it, and you might have super armor for like a few seconds. You know what I'm saying? But then you got moves that give you, you know, you might be invincible trying to do the move. Yeah, that right there, that class was a striker, and that dude just pretty much grabbed me and just killed me with his one little move. That's how tough they are, and that's how strong he is. That's it. I probably won't be able to beat him because he can just kill me real easy with one move. See, I like fighting tough people like that though. No, I was trying to get your attention so we could fight. That's all it took. What is lagging? I think this dude gears low, or either he just learning how to play the wizard or witch. Cause he ain't doing me like none of the witches I ever fought. I'm gonna switch weapons. I don't know how I did that. Is he gonna recover? Can he? Well, I don't know what the hell hit me, but whatever it is, it's doing damage to me. Maybe I'm not saying all this moves and shit. Oh my goodness, the game is lagging. Oh my goodness, bro, what the fuck? I'm pressing these little buttons, bro, to try to do shit. It ain't doing nothing. I'm skipping. Well, yeah, it's starting to do it now. Big time. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm just standing. About the worst thing to do. Holy shit, man. He must know something must be up too, cause my shit is fucked up. Yeah, come on, kill me. Reset me.